Good afternoon, awesome music makers. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. It is Saturday, 22nd, I believe. And guess what? I'm on my way to a gig. So, last night I played at the Pines Tavern, they call it. And I might have a few minutes to drive by and I'll let you take a look at it here. Cause really a bitchin' place. But this is the thing, man. Fuck. I'm not gonna rant about our economy and how fucked up it is right now, because we all know it is, and everything is sky high. And so, you know, last summer, you know, people were kind of still recovering almost from COVID, even though we've been out of it for a while, but people from being locked up. And so now, you know, they're like, you know, last 2 years prior to this summer, people just went out and spent and spent and spent. You know, they got that extra money and all that shit. Well, you know, last night it was kind of dead at the Pines Tavern, which is crazy. It was kind of dead, even though I made like, I don't know how I did, but I made like $100 in tips, or close to it. And so that was like kind of surprising. But so everybody there has been so accommodating, and so I think next Friday, because I'm there every Friday for a while until they change me up or whatever, I'm actually filling in for this guy that had a heart attack, and he's been in the circuit for a while, and you know, I think his time is up. You know, I hear a lot of mixed messages about this guy, and I don't know him, so I can't judge or whatever. But anyway, so yeah, so it was dead, kind of dead last night. I mean, there was people there, and even the bar manager said, he goes, yeah, we did all right at the bar, you know, but he's going, well, next Friday, let's put you outside. They've got some nice balconies or patios to play on, or actually they have basically one patio, and the other patios are a little bit smaller, but it's lakeside. It's right on the lake. And it's pretty damn cool. Yeah, so anyway, I was gonna maybe bring the camera and do a little footage of that, but I'll do it. Hopefully we'll give it another weekend. Hopefully it'll pick up. I'm telling you, the weekends up here, and I'm noticing not just my gigs, but you know, tips. There's not a lot of traffic up here, which is bizarre. I mean, but it really isn't bizarre. It's just that because everybody last summer went out, spent, everybody made good money. The bars and restaurants did great last summer. This summer, because of inflation, and we're on the border of a fucking recession because this fucking asshole. Yeah, so I hope the rest of the summer is not like this. I hope. A lot of people are saying that the summer is kind of a slow boat right now. It's got kind of a slow pickup. And I hope that's the case. I really do. But I don't think so. I think small businesses are going to get hit hard a little bit. Even though a lot of businesses are doing okay. They're doing okay. You know what I mean? They're not doing great. They're doing okay. I heard that from a couple of people, a couple of business owners. But anyways, yeah, here we are in Big Bear, California, Big Bear Lake. And anyway, so yeah, I thought I'd take you along with me and just kind of show you the venue that I played at last night. We'll go by and swing by, give you a little footage of that. So hang tight, we're almost there. Alright guys, we're pulling in here. So you drive down here. That was Big Bear Boulevard we just pulled off of. Sorry about the camera work, guys. I just got this little GoPro here that I'm shooting with. Anyway, so here's the place. See it over there? It's pretty freaking cool. It's just right on the freaking lake. You know, you got people in their kayaks and boats and yeah, this is it right here. Anyways, so straight ahead of me, you'll see the green and red umbrella. That is where, and you'll see the white tent to the left. And that white tent is where I'll be playing next week. And my buddy Duke is playing over there. I don't see Peggy, his wife. She plays the cello. Wow. Okay. So that's where we're gonna try me out next. What time is it? Yeah. So I start at 6 though. So they want to try me out there. They've got light. They're gonna put lights out there, and I've got my own lights too. So, anyways, that's the place called the Pines Tavern. Beautiful view of the lake here. Beautiful lakefront. This guy owns this house here. What a bitchin' location, really, man. Sit in there and rehearse and write songs and record right from the lake. Yeah, sure. I'll take 10 of those. Oh man, yeah. It's hot out, guys, out here. It's above average, obviously. We're in Southern California, but we are in the mountains, just under 7,000 feet. And that's what's going on here. Okay, we've got some hardcore, what do they call that? Stand-up boards, or I don't know what they call those things. How stupid is that? I mean, you know, how kind of stupid? Stand up on a board? Oh, paddle boards. Really? I thought the whole thing about vacationing and recreation is to relax and not really have to stand up. You need to put a little electric motor on there and just zip around the lake and relax instead of freaking paddling and trying to keep your balance up. Stupid. Anyways, but that's me. All right, hang on here. We're gonna go to my gig here. Hang on. All right, you guys, here we are. We're on Pine Knot is the street you turn off at Big Bear Boulevard. And this is the village. We're rolling into the village. And they've got some restaurants in here that they're starting to bring up more live entertainment. But let's see how busy it is right now. Now, what I noticed, there's a lot of day trippers coming up. You know, they can't afford lodging, you know, so they've had to cut back. You can't spend a night or two at the lodging up here because it is very expensive. So, you know, because it's so close to LA, San Bernardino obviously is right at the bottom of the hill, and Redlands and all that. And then you got the high desert on the other side, Victorville, Apple Valley. So we're gonna turn in here, and here's the village right here. Okay, we're gonna go by. There it is right here. And I'm gonna tell you right now, last summer, this time, the streets were just packed with people. Now, there's people out, I'm not gonna lie, you can see them. There's a few people out here. Nothing wrong with that. There's definitely a few people, but I'm telling you, compared to last summer, holy shit. It was like, yeah, it's light. It was just people up and down the sidewalk, solid people. I mean, it's like the Sunset Strip in front of the Roxy or the Rainbow in 1986. And there's where I play right there. This guy on stage right now. I'm playing on that stage straight ahead of me with the awning. So I'm going around the back to go set up. Looks like there's a few people there I didn't even notice, but yeah, this is it. So hang in there. We're gonna I'll hook get back on. I'm not gonna run the camera while I'm carting and loading and sweating my ass off. But I'll turn it on after I get everything all set up. You can see where I'm at. So hang on there. All right, guys, I'm here. We did it. We got hooked up. We're all hooked up, unloaded. I'm going to give you a little tour of this place. There's a little dining room in here. As you can see out there is where the big deck. That's where mainly everybody's at. Obviously, you can see. And then we'll have a little bar. Right here. Go outside here. Now we are facing out on Big Bear Boulevard here. So here we are. And yeah, there's people out. It's a little weak. And this is my boss right here, Carlos. Say hi, Carlos. Thank you. Take care. Get back to work. All right. I'm going to show you my setup here. And here it is. Finally got us a little tent here. A little setup. Got everything all set up, ready to go. Yeah. I got to get I have to get it. But we don't have to worry about copyright things. But his name is Dayton Borders. And I'm telling you, the guy's pretty amazing. Even though he's doing my new song I put in the set, he's doing it now. Say hi to my best friend, Karen.
Hi, best friend.
All right, we're gonna get some water here. Hang on. I got a water thing out there. Oh, good. I'm so glad you got a seat.
I hope we don't get in the sun, but...
I know. We'll get it. It's gonna drop pretty quick. It's gonna drop pretty quick. If I can help it. I had a dear friend and fan from Mammoth Lakes, California, from like, shit, almost 7 years ago. All right, let me get this over here. But yeah, so guess what, guys? I am going to reveal a new board. I ended up getting a new board. Yes, I'm going to sell. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but we'll talk about it next episode next week. But I want to get dialed in here and see if I can get a little sound check. I don't even know what time it is. Let's see what we got here. Okay, 10 more minutes. I go on, and I want to get it all dialed in here. Ready to go. It's nerve-wracking. So we got a little crowd here, and not a bad crowd. And I got people behind me. I kind of feel like I'm at Shea Stadium or something. All right, hang on, guys. All right, music makers. Yeah, so I just wanted to kind of show you my neck of the woods and what I'm up against, and the tourism that we have here at the lake. So yeah, just wanted to give you a little fill in on what I'm doing. A couple more updates I have are I blew out my Alto monitor. It's a 10-inch two-way that I have on the ground in front of me, and started distorting out. So I don't know if the cone, I took it apart, I thought maybe I could just replace the speaker, but it sucks. It had a big magnet on it, but it had no reading of what the ohms or the wattage was on the damn thing. So they kind of leave you in the dark. I don't know what it is, because I wanted to get a speaker and match it and keep the monitor. But that thing, man, it's been dropped. It's been dropped like from 8 feet in the air on the ground, on the pavement, or maybe not 8 feet, but you know, like 4 or 5 feet from the tailgate and onto the ground, bouncing in the parking lot. I've dropped that thing so many times, and I'm telling you, Alto, you know, for the, you know, the lower end speakers, they're a little workhorse. They're strong. So I did a stupid thing. I bought another monitor, an Alto monitor, but I bought the DJ version, which is only 350 watts. It's rated, you know. Of course, you can't really go by the watts because they're all overrated. You want like good quality speakers, they'll give you the wattage, but they give you the RMS watt on it instead of the overrated watt. So Alto, I don't know. Anyway, so I bought this two-way 8-inch, so it's a little smaller cabinet. Where in the hell is it? Oh yeah, here, I'm going to show it to you right now. Here. Hang on here a second. Yeah. Ugh. Okay, it's brand new. This thing's brand new. Just got it a couple days ago. There it is, two-way Alto. That's it. Anyway, so it's rated as a 350 watt. I wonder if it has the RMS on here. What it truly is. I don't. I'm not seeing it. Okay, it says fuse 100 to 240 AC input. Fuse is a 2A 250 volt. Power 150 watt. Power assumption 150 watt. I'm not sure what that means. Power assumption. Maybe you guys know what that means. I don't know if that's considered the RMS, but on the advertisement on Amazon, it's rated 350 watts. So, and it's the TX 308 8-inch two-way powered loudspeaker. Anyway, so I used this, and first time I used it, it seemed to work okay. I think I was fine with it. And then I had a bigger show. What show did I use it? Oh yeah, it was at the Pines, the place I showed you, the first place that I brought you guys to, the Pines Tavern. Anyway, so I used it there, and so I cranked up instead of turning the power on the speaker, I turned it to, at least that's what I set it at, the 10-inch two-way old Alto that I had, that I kind of blew out. So this one here, I put the knob at, like, you know, they have 12 o'clock, and I actually had it at 12 o'clock and used it before, even though I had to bring my trim up, or the auxiliary master up a lot more, or, you know, quite a bit more on the board. But I seemed to could hear my voice. But then I turned this up to 3 o'clock, or it would be, no, I'm sorry, that would be, yeah, 3 o'clock. Okay, not quite 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock would be all the way up. So I put it at 3 o'clock, and that's what I would set my 10-inch Alto to, and it'd be punchy and it'd be right there in my face. I just like a lot of monitor. So anyways, I cranked this up, and it started to distort out. So I'm going, ah, shit. So I'm still gonna, I'm keeping this, ain't going anywhere. I don't think I blew it out. It just started distorting. So I just need to get the levels right, you know, on this. So I'm gonna keep using this. But or keep this for right now, but I didn't want to fart around, so I ended up ordering another alto, but I got the professional. I forgot what model of it, but it's rated 1,000 watts and it's a 10-inch. The reason why I went to 8-inch on this is just because look how small the speaker is. It's a small little, and it's got the little thing here for the wedge. I can use it as a floor wedge, and that's what I use this for, is a floor wedge. And it's small. You can see how big my hand is. It's an 8-inch speaker, two-way. So it's a good little speaker. But damn, I pump the drums pretty hard, you know, and my vocals good. I don't put so much guitar in my monitor, but it's the vocals and the drum. So anyway, so I ended up pulling the trigger on a 10-inch, exactly what I had before, but the updated new version. That alto that I originally had for a monitor is probably like 8 years old. It's like when alto first came out, or 10 years old maybe, something like that. It's old, but damn, it worked for me for a monitor. I never had any problems with it, and then finally it started to crap out and make a crack noise on when I would bring the drums up. So I don't know if it was the little coil horn or the speaker itself. I don't know. Anyway, so that's what's going on. So yeah, I ordered another powered speaker, much more expensive, twice the price as this. This was 119 or 100 and something for this guy right here. 120, 119 bucks. Again, I'm not giving up on this thing. I just need to adjust the levels and see if I can make it work and push this thing without it distorting out, because it distorted on me on my vocal. So yeah, so, and I've got a 10-inch two-way, what I originally had, but it's rated at 1,000 watts. I don't know what the old one was rated at, honestly. I don't know, but this one's rated as 1,000 watts. And so it's, or maybe 2,000. I forgot to look, but anyways, it's they said I can get it tomorrow, so, or Amazon said that. So I'm getting the cause I just don't want to take any chances. I have to have monitor when I play. Some of you guys don't, especially if you have those line array speakers. You don't really need monitors for those. But anyways, so that's it on that. And next week I'm going to get into my board. I bought a board. I love the Behringer board I have. There's not a damn thing wrong with that. But if I wanted to help somebody out, maybe they needed they want to use me, because I want to start putting my feelers out there just to make a little money on the side as a sound engineer for, you know, a band or something. So and then also I'm working on my microphone, which is going to be a two-way basically. I'm going to have two mics coming up. Why, you ask, is the other one's going to be a harmonica mic, and I got this adapter for it. Somebody I know that did a custom rig, a fabrication on it. So he's got one mic stand that comes up, but he's got his main mic he sings in, then he's got a little bullet mic, and he can flip out his it's just way better than the I can't use the neck things. I don't know why. Maybe I'm buying cheap ones, I don't know, but I can't get them to, they're like too low, and I have to like bend down to get it, and they don't adjust in height. So I don't know. Anyway, so I'm gonna build this thing up on my mic stand. I'll show you a little bit of that too, and that's it. That's it. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys, and you know, sorry about ranting about our economy right now, because it's really sucking. That's the God's honest truth. I'm not making it up, man. Everything is skyrocketed. They're gouging for everything that's out there. Everything is they're gouging you for everything now. Everything. And it's just it's so sad that it's putting our country in this kind of predicament, you know. And there's nobody to blame except our leaders. So that's a fact, you know. People say, oh, it's not the president's fault or whatever. Bullshit. That's where it starts, right there. So yeah, so but that being said, we're gonna get through it. We'll hunker down and keep plugging away and keep making music and keep putting smiles on people's faces and soothing souls. So that's it for right now, you guys. I'll talk to you next week, and I'll introduce the new item I have for our new family member. And then I'll have tomorrow I'll have the two-way 10-inch. This is 8-inch, so I'll have my 10-inch tomorrow, 1,000 watts. So that should be perfectly fine. Now I'm broke, but that's okay. At least I can keep stepping forward and making music and bringing smiles. All right, later.